Today I want to give you a Halloween tour of our house. This has been a requested video, so I want to make sure that I try to honor your request. You're not going to see anything different outside this year than what we had last year. It hasn't changed at all. I have bought some things that are new inside, but this is all exactly the same as it was probably for the past several years, honestly. I love my little jack-o'-lanterns and my signs. That owl is actually made out of construction paper, and then we have the spider up here. I love my pillow that I found a couple years ago. It might have been last year, I think. And then just this big pumpkin. And then Kevin changes the sign every day to tell how many days we have until Halloween. So when you walk in the door, I have my, I bought one large pumpkin, and if you watch the haul, the Halloween haul video, then you would have seen all of these things that I'm going to show you. There's our Halloween kitty. This haul tree, I have put our Old Salem Broom Company sign at the top, and my little man. And then Gavin and Amelia, these serve a dual purpose, these capes and hats. They look really cool because it looks like we have two witches living here, and I have the brooms. It's hard to see the brooms. They love playing with these. I have a broom on each side. And so it looks like, you know, that if you're walking in, like the witches live here and they just came in and hung their hats and coats and their cloaks and their brooms here. And then I have this pillow that says come in and sit for a spell. But anytime Gavin and Amelia come over during this time of year, they want to put these on and they want to dance. So I'll take you this way around the room. The only thing I have here is a pumpkin, and then I have this globe that Ashley bought me several years ago from Bath & Body Works. It has a cinnamon Yankee candle in it, and it is burning. I will show you what it looks like when it gets dark so that you can see how pretty it is, because during the day, it looks fine during the day and you can smell the candle, but you can't see how pretty the globe is, so I want you to see that at night. And then I have this little decorative pillow with a tree and a cemetery cross and the jack-o'-lanterns. And then on this table I have some witches. We saw these again this year at Home Goods, so I know they're still selling those. The wicked pumpkins. And those, I think I bought those new last year. Several of these things I have only had for last year. This I just bought this year at Michael's, and I don't want to put it outside on the porch, although it would look really cool, because I don't want it to get stolen. So what I plan to do is Halloween night, when we're out there sitting on the porch giving out candy, I plan to take it out and have it sitting with Kevin and I on Halloween night. I think that'll look cool. This witch I have always referred to as Tim Burton because it just reminds me of Tim Burton. And that pumpkin jack-o'-lantern was mine when I was a little girl. So that is very old. And then this is just a candy dish. You could put like little potpourri in it, and I just have it empty. I haven't bought any candy to sit around. Then I have this owl pillow. I think I ordered that online from World Market years ago. I'm not certain of that. I have this platter. And then my little girl, her name is Candy. And some of you helped me name her last year. And I bought these gourds, a bag of gourds, and then I bought a bag of pumpkins at Walmart. So I ended up putting all the gourds in here and some of the pumpkins. And then you'll see where I put the other pumpkins. This sign just says Halloween up here. So I'm going to go ahead and take you into the den. We'll come in here before we go into the dining room. So on the bookshelf, I just put odds and ends here. We have little things. This is a great place to set things on the bookshelves. So I just scatter pumpkins here and there. These busts I love. These are were bought years ago from Home Goods, and they're an investment. You know, it's something that it looks really cool year after year. I never get tired of them, and I love that wreath as well. I love the sparkle of that wreath. Down here, this is where I put the other pumpkins that I bought in that bag at Walmart. If you watch the Halloween haul video, you'll this lady, I bought her at Home Goods, and I did not know if I was going to put anything on her trays or not. And then I thought, wait a minute, mini pumpkins, those would be perfect. They sell those in the produce department at Walmart, and I love the look of it. I think she looks really, really cool. So I have these little pumpkin lights here. I have my Nightmare Before Christmas. These are nano metal figs that you can buy. You can get the set of those. And then these blocks say Halloween, and I'm pretty certain I bought those at Home Goods years ago. So I have some Halloween books here, but the ones that the kids haven't looked at, I've put in this basket down here, and you can tell they've been in them. Amelia was in them the other day. So those are just some Halloween books I have. But I love the look of the mantle. I think it looks terrific. And then over here on this side, once again, I just set random things. I love this pillow. This is one of my favorite things that I bought this year, was this pillow. I absolutely love it. It was only $10 at Home Goods, and the design of it is just awesome. And down there, those little houses, it looks like there's lights in the windows, but when you get close to the pillow, you realize that those are actually beads. They're orange beads. So over here, I always get out Ashley's teeth from the orthodontist, which you know she loves that. I told her, I said, that's perfect. And then Kevin made me these Haunted Mansion paper. This is like in the Haunted Mansion where the pictures stretch, the stretching pictures. These are from Happy Meals years ago, and so I just have those sitting there. And then down here, I have some more Nightmare Before Christmas figures. I have a Corpse Bride figure there, and just some little odds and ends there. Everything in this room is all on this side. So we'll go into the dining room now. Oh, and I forgot to show you, I have some skeletons hanging from the chandelier there. I also have this, which was a card that I got in the mail. But there's my skeletons. So now we'll go into the dining room, and the first thing I think people notice in here is the lanterns. I love these paper lanterns. I don't know who designed them. I don't remember even where I bought them, but I love them. And then on the table, I have Kevin loves to work on paper projects and metal projects and stuff like that. So Kevin made me the Psycho house. And this is just a, I don't remember what these are called. These are men that you can paint. You get them at the hobby type store. But he painted this metal man. So this is the Psycho house. And then this, you're supposed to put a little tea light in it, but I never have. I just like the look of it. I like the moon and the stars. And then Kevin made me this, and it actually goes around a merry-go-round. Of course, I'm spinning it the wrong way. That's okay. And then this is the Haunted Mansion in Florida at Walt Disney World. So if you don't know, the Haunted Mansion looks different at Walt Disney World than it looks in Disneyland. Disneyland, it looks more like something from Louisiana. But this is how the one in Florida looks. So then on the shelves over here, I have these little ornaments from Pier 1. I bought those years ago. That is a bucket from somewhere, a little kid's food bucket. Then I have the Pier 1 ornaments. This was an ad in a magazine. It's the M&Ms, but it's the Addams Family, and Kevin laminated it for me. And then I have just literally moved things, like shoved things that were already here back and put Halloween stuff in front of it. I didn't take a lot of pains with those. Then I have these masks. You can buy these everywhere. They have those, and they're just plain wood, but it's a lot of fun for the kids because the kids can paint them. And these were actually painted by Andrew and Ashley when they were little. So we have the Frankenstein one and the skeleton, but then over here there was also a bat one, and I'm thinking Ashley did that one, and I don't remember which one of the kids did these, but those have been around for a long time, and they're just something extra to decorate with. And then my boy and girl up here, one is like a clown, the other is a skeleton. Those are some of my favorite things as well for Halloween. These cards, I bought a box of greeting cards from Barnes & Noble, and Kevin laminated them for me. I didn't actually want to use them. I wanted to decorate with them because they're really cool vintage cards. And so once you've laminated them, you can put a piece of tape on the back and use them again and again and put them wherever you want. So I also put some down here. And then here I have, Kevin printed me out some cereal boxes from the Count Chocula and Boo Berry and Frankenberry, and we laminated those. And stuff like this, when we lived at our old house, I used to put on the cabinets in the kitchen, and I would put them on the stove, the front of the stove, the oven, and on the refrigerator. But since we've moved to this house, I just put them in a different spot, but you can still use them. Those candles, I cannot even tell you how many years those candles are. Those candles are probably almost as old as Andrew. So they've been around for a long time. And then I have some bracelets here. I think this bracelet came from Pier 1, and this one's like a Nightmare Before Christmas, but I don't wear jewelry really, except for my wedding ring and a necklace every now and then, so I decorate with these. I'll just put them there. And then you would have seen all of these cups in the haul, the Halloween haul. Some of them I had last year. Most of them are new this year. I love these cups. The pictures on them are so detailed, and even the ones that are not colorful, for example, this haunted house one, it's not colorful, it's black and white, but there's so much detail, there's so many little things to look at in the pictures that they're beautiful. I love the little girl witches. This is my favorite. My very, very favorite cup. My top three, though, let me show you the ones on the top. And you can see I've put Kevin's metal things in between. My top three, this is my number one cup. And then my number two would be it's a hard choice. I think the haunted houses would be number two, but then my number three would be the witches. So, and you see those two are black and white. So even though they're black and white, it's just the detail. And these plates, these are very nice plates. I showed you these in the haul. The two on the ends were from England. This one was made here, but I do have to say it's a much thinner plate. So like these are thick, and it's just thinner. I still like the picture on it. And I'm glad I got it, but it is a thinner plate. And then I have some bags. This is McDonald's bags that I guess they gave Happy Meals out in one year. So now we're leaving the dining room, and we're going to come back out through the hall. And this is a little necklace. If any of you have been around since Gavin was a baby, you probably remember Gavin wearing that around his neck. My dad gave me these pictures that he had ordered. I don't know if he ordered them off eBay, but they weren't what he was looking for, so he gave them to me knowing that I would really appreciate them, which I do. And I love them right here on the stairs. And then straight back here, I have my Chicken McNugget collection. And the reason I have them up here is just because there's a lot of them. You have an octopus and a witch and a ghost and a princess and Frankenstein and Ronald McDonald, and that's like an alien and a pumpkin and a rock star and a mummy and a vampire and a dinosaur and a witch. There's actually two witches up there. So what happened was I had the entire collection because Kevin and I were like scouring every McDonald's when these first came out, and the only one I could not find was that pumpkin, and I had to end up ordering it off of eBay. And so I actually got the entire set of like 5. So I have some extras. So now I'll take you into the bathroom, and I don't have much in the bathroom. Some more of those greeting cards. I put 3 of those here with tape. And then this banner was actually a Dollar Tree find. And it was only $1. And I've actually seen them there this year. And it just fit. I didn't have any idea when I bought it where I was going to put it. And it ended up fitting perfectly over these 2 mirrors. And it's like, well, that was meant to be. Because I thought at first I would put it like on a mantle, but it would have been longer than the mantle. So I'm glad that it fit there. And then this little guy, Ashley just thought he was hilarious. She just didn't know what to make of him when I bought him because he has a little boa. But I told her, I said, that's just one of those odd little things that your mother likes. In my bedroom, I don't have anything. I have a calendar over on the wall that of course, that has an October scene on it. But this is the only thing I have in here that is Halloween, is this pillow. But I love it. And then the kitchen looks the same that it does every year. I have my placemats, which if you buy these, you can throw them in the washer and dryer, and they're perfect. We have the one that says Boo and Trick or Treat. And then over here we have looks like a scarecrow witch to me because of that hair. And then a black cat. And then I changed my bench seat out like I have a cushion. I have a cushion for like 2 months in a row. So like this is my cushion for September and October. And then for November and December, I'll switch to a green one. So this one's a really nice color to have at this time of year though. And I have my long pillow here, which Kevin likes to keep the pillow here, because Chapel likes to get up here at the window and lay down, and if that pillow's in the way, he can't. So that's where it's normally sitting. And then over there in the corner, I have my cake plate and the salt and pepper shakers. I always get out my dish towels that are seasonal if I have any. I have Halloween and Christmas. I don't think I have any for Easter. And then here I have this Woodwick candle burning, and that is it. So that is the Halloween tour for this year. I know there wasn't a lot of things that were different, but like I said, it was a requested video. So I hope you all enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.